Tuesday morning, 9:30, and I am in Rostock, Germany, and I have allergy eyes, and therefore don't even ask. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm in Rostock, Germany. It's early in the morning, and there are things that are going on in America that need to be discussed. Yeah. Okay, so the price of gas has gone out the roof. Okay, what the price of gas was before a barrel of oil before Trump's war was down to $40 a barrel, and it hardly was worth it to do any kind of new drilling stuff like that. Now the price of gas has gone up like three times like what we were paying for it before. Now we're paying $120 a barrel. And what that means for the normal American is you gotta pay. You gotta pay. You got to pay. Okay. You don't have to just pay for your gas. You got to pay for the gas of all the people that are delivering groceries and all the people who are delivering your food and everything else. Prices are going to be going up. You are going to feel it. And because of Trump's crap policies with, dealing with affordability, Americans are losing at every end. You've been screwed out of your medical insurance. It's cost for that is skyrocketed as well. Now the price of gas, that right there by there. Let's look at what Trump's war is doing and how it's helping Americans and how it might not be helping Americans. And if it's not helping Americans, then who is it helping, right? That's what I want to know. All right, so let's get into it. So, since Trump's war started, like I said, the price of a barrel of oil has gone up three times. So, what we were getting a barrel of oil for $40 a barrel, now we're paying $120 a barrel. That's like three times as much as we were paying before. All right, so I would say the Americans are losing in that regard, right? Because they're going to have to pay more at the gas pump, right? Um, let's look who else is losing. The Americans again. Americans are losing their lives now. They are paying with their lives because of Trump's war. Okay, what else? Higher prices. Higher prices everywhere because businesses are having to pay more for the delivery companies because the delivery companies are having to pay three times as much for gas before. So now products moving from one place to another is costing more money, and thereby the price goes up for the consumer. So higher prices all the way around. It sucks. You got gas, and then medical insurance. The price is going up on that. So Americans are getting fucked. We're not like Americans are not getting anything from Trump's war. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm Matt Fox. I'm sitting in Rostock, Germany, and we're talking about the way Trump's Iran war is screwing America over. Right? Okay, so I'm like I said, Matt Fox in Rostock, Germany, talking about that today. That's the subject. And this is called Trump at War. So, nevertheless, I'd like to just talk shortly about Trump's disrespect. Now, I wear a baseball cap because I'm old. I'm saying my hair is like, yeah, but I don't. I don't wear it in the house all the time, but I wear it a lot. So, but Trump's supposed to be the president. And, for the president to walk around with the baseball cap around, I don't know. He just needs to either get a better wig or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so disrespect when they fallen Americans came back and this dude didn't even take off his hat. I mean, like if I go to church, even I take off my hat. You know what I'm saying? If I go into church, I take off my hat. So, and like in some situation like that, of course, you know what I'm saying? You can't just. But Trump did. Um, it's not just that. Trump is pretty much. I would say he is at that point that he has got some amount of dementia, right? That's why he's taking all those tests. So, so I would say that one of the main person that is pulling his strings. Hi Sue, what's going on? Thanks a lot. The world is burning. Yeah. Hey, you know what? And that's another thing that I wanted to talk about is they hit those oil reserves, those Iranian oil reserves that they had over there, and the the climate is being so devastated there because of the smoke and oil in the air. The oil is raining back down on the people over there when it's raining. I mean, it's. I mean that you're right, Sue. You're so right. Okay, Susie Wiles, I was saying, is pulling Trump's strings. Susie Wiles and Stephen Miller are pulling Trump's strings. I think those two are in it together, and we need to get the 25th Amendment enacted so fast. Either that or Article 2, Section 4. You know what I'm saying? 25th Amendment throws Trump out, and because for health reasons, and yeah, and then JD Vance would jump in. So most MAGA don't really like JD Vance anyway. So what's going to happen in the future remains to be seen. But if Trump somehow dies or something like that, because I mean, everybody seems like they're out to get him or whatever, right? So if that were to happen, yeah, JD Vance would also be in. But if the Democrats gain control of the House and the Senate, and I'm even saying this as a Republican. I'm a Republican, so um, if the Democrats were able to get control of the House and the Senate, it's a good chance that they could file Article 2, Section 4 for each and every member of Trump's cabinet and Trump himself, impeach and imprison all of them. Because Bondi, she is totally guilty. She is covered up at every point for Trump. She has sucked his at every point. And Kristi Noem also, she has lied before the Congress. They have all lied before the Congress, and each and every one of them can be impeached and imprisoned. So that's what I think that we ought to shoot for. All right. So check this out. We were talking about the Iran war and who's losing. We just talked about who's losing, the Americans. All right. And while the Iran war is going on, the talk about the Epstein files has gotten less and less. But I'm going to throw something out there for you guys. The Zorro Ranch is Epstein's old place that he had in New Mexico. It was a big place. And I think I'm not sure exact year. I was going through New Mexico, I think it was like in the late 80s, mid 80s, and ran into some people and partied with some people over there. And this dude told me about a friend of his that worked for this dude over there somewhere. And remember, I cannot remember anything except for the story. So he mentioned that this dude and this rich dude were building some sort of a room in the desert where he could put all his shit. I was like, oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be air conditioned and everything. And it's just like the two people built it, right? So I don't know. In the Zorro Ranch, it's very possible that they should be finding soon either this room with all the stuff in it, and there should be a lot of stuff in it. If you looked at some of my other podcasts, you'd know what's in the room. Um, anyway, but who's profiting? Let's talk about who's profiting from this war. Russia. With the price of gas now at, or oil at 120 bucks a barrel, Trump has allowed India and China. China's buying them anyway, but still, the oil that they're now selling, and they're even talking about it in Europe and trying to cut a deal with them to go ahead and send some oil to Europe. So see, that's how bad it is, and they're going to have to give money to Russia. And what's Russia going to do? Russia's going to build more bombs and uh, freaking kamikaze drones for freaking the Ukrainians. So that's who's winning here. That's who's winning because of Trump's war on Russia. Okay, I mean war on Iran. It's Russia. Russia's winning. So um, yeah, big oil and big gas. Big oil and big gas. They're gonna win. They are going to be raking in the profits, raking in the profits. And who has stocks and bonds in big oil and big gas? You know, the orange orangutan. And he made it happen. He made it happen. He made the fucking price go up. So he's coming up too. Trump is winning. Okay. Who else winning? Yeah, Iran. I don't know how Iran is winning this in this, but somehow or another they got on my list. I'm not sure how. So now in Trump's weird way of thinking, he thought that he could bomb them and that then thereafter that they would just all run in there and take over the government. Well, there's a bunch of dudes in Iran still running around with guns and they're still running it. And the only thing that's going to change anything is with somebody coming over there and doing something. And that, my friends, is what I'm talking about. Donald Trump, your president, is thinking about putting boots on the ground in Iran. There's already discussions. Please, please, please let your senators and congressmen know that you are displeased with the thought of Americans going into Iran. Please, please, please. Um, China is winning because of this war with Iran. China is winning. They are able to buy more oil from Russia without any kind of sanctions, of course. And they are also being able to sell more weapons to who? Russia. Thank you. So, and who else is winning? Nah, who else? Bibi Netanyahu. That's right. That's Trump's buddy there. Well, not so much so, but he's going to be allowing him to build some buildings, maybe name some streets after him or something like that. But then Bibi is going to be the head of Iran, the one that took Iran down, and should be then looked at positively by his countrymen. And when he leaves office, then not prosecuted for all the hundreds and thousands and things he did to the Jewish people. So, um, I think Bibi should be prosecuted until the end of the earth, as well as his wife for what they've done. Because I already heard, and I don't even want to discuss it. It's terrible. But what we need to do now is get Donald Trump out of office, and therefore, I call you all on to write your congressmen and your senators, and please take part in the No Kings riots or protests. I'm sorry, when they when they come. No, I'm just kidding. This is Matt Fox, man. I'm out here in Rostock, Germany, hanging out, living here, and doing what I need to do to try to talk to my friends and family in America. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. I love you all. And hey, thanks.